The following contest is a hair versus mask wager match. First, accompanied to the ring by Lizzie Valentine Carter from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing 225 pounds, R.J. Brewer.
Kevin, this has been building. The hair versus mask wager match. Will R.J. Brewer go back to Arizona accompanied by his girlfriend, Lizzie Valentine Carter, with no hair?
Or will he claim another mask and make Magno another victim of the movement of the right? R.J. Brewer has said from day one, his goal is to take every mask here from every lucha star that competes in Lucha Libre USA. Look at that.
Isn't that cute? She's got just about as attitude as he does.
Well, yeah, they are birds of a feather, and I can see why they're a couple. But she is, of course, younger and hotter.
Well, you know, and he's a gentleman. Did you see him hit the ropes?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Oh, I can't wait for this.
From Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing 215 pounds, Magno!
Many people say that Magno is a future Lucha Libre USA heavyweight champion. But tonight, his moment in time could be losing his mask. And the honor of all his heritage is at stake.
Well, I'll tell you what, Magno ready for it. This thing starts out, RJ came in like a house of fire, but Magno ready for it.
Yeah, RJ tried the sneak attack, but Magno was ready for it. So let's talk about what is at stake. The winner of the fall is going to get something. Magno, if he loses, he gets unmasked. Ooh. And if RJ Brewer loses, he gets his head shaved. So there is ultimate jeopardy here in this one.
A backbreaker, and then RJ covered, count of 2, and able to kick out.
Each pinning combination that we see here in this match, Todd, I have a feeling these guys are going to be very cognizant of that count because they know that 3 seconds spells a difference in their career. Look at this agility.
Magno off that top rope, then the cover, the count to 2, and I'll tell you what, the other thing that Magno does, he is carrying the flag for the other luchadors, the masked luchadors, because he saw the disrespect that is happening with relation to the masks.
Yeah, you know, at each step along the way, as R.J. Brewer continues to mount some growth and steam in his movement, each of the masks that he claims gets put up as a trophy for all to see.
Let's not forget, if R.J. were to lose this, what a shot it would be to his ego to have one of the masked warriors count to 1 and one of the luchadors shave his head.
Yeah, and again, what would that mean going back home to Arizona? Certainly the leader of the right. We saw Petey Williams, of course, introduced. Petey Williams defected from Canada, heard the words of R.J. Brewer, and joined the right.
R.J. Brewer taking a shot to the lower back. Yeah, he's a follower. He believes everything that R.J. has to say about.
Oh!
Out of the ring goes R.J. Brewer. Magno with a veteran move pulling that rope down.
R.J. Brewer with the first big mistake of the match. We'll see if Magno is able to follow up.
Ooh.
Big enziguri there, and you know, of course, that Magno's doing all this for guys like Supernova who've been unmasked. And wait a minute!
Oh,
there's Petey Williams!
Just said his name, Petey Williams.
Hold it! Look out from behind, Supernova!
Supernova! All under the apron of the ring. Wow, this thing is breaking down. Supernova with a couple of big haymakers to Petey. Petey scampering up.
Well, what we have is Petey Williams being fought to the back by Supernova. The wager match continues. Stay with us.
We're back, and R.J. Brewer covering Magno, almost gets the pinfall. Count to 2. R.J. wanted that 3 count. Magno able to get that shoulder up.
Boy, before we went to commercial break, Todd, we saw Petey Williams, a member of the right, come down and looking to insert himself into this hair versus mask wager match. But Supernova, at just the right time, came down and got Petey Williams the hell out of here. And now we're back to a one-on-one matchup. But Magno has been on the receiving end for quite some time.
Suplex by R.J. Brewer. The count to 2. Count to 3, nearly.
It was almost that close. Boy, oh boy.
Lizzie Valentine Carter is not happy. She's banging on the ring. She wanted that 3 count.
Lizzie Valentine Carter, give me a break.
She's got 3 names. I guess she wants extra attention.
Yeah, you know, of course. You always love people with 3 names.
Oh, she's got fur, too.
Yeah, the PETA folks will be upset with her. Get him, Magno. Yeah, let's not forget about that silver spoon that she's got in her mouth, too. And look at this, turning it over to the sharpshooter.
This sharpshooter is locked down. R.J. Brewer has Magno in a bad spot. He's not anywhere near the ropes.
He might tap out. Magno might tap out. This huge hexalateral ring really is the enemy of Magno now. He needs to find a way to counter this painful submission hold.
Look at the vile look on RJ's face, grinding away and putting that power.
Oh, Magno's gonna tap.
Down.
He's gonna tap. Oh,
I don't know what's keeping him in this.
How is he doing it? I think it's that spirit, that fighting spirit that all the Lucha Stars have.
Unbelievable power to sustain that kind of pain and able to reverse and get out of that momentarily.
Like we talked about, he's fighting for all the Lucha Stars, for Supernova, and so many more who have followed him, preceding him. Again, Magno knows that so much is on the line. If the mask comes off, his heritage, all the back, everything is ruined for Magno. He'll have to completely rebuild his life.
And I understand that, but what he just came out of and able to get out of is truly amazing.
But what we're left with now is a severely weakened Magno, who is now being put upon. Wait a second, though. Magno finding another way to possibly counter.
Oh.
Belly to back suplex.
Oh, that suplex took its toll.
The sneer of...
Could this be it? The count to two.
Desperately gets that shoulder up in just the nick of time.
I'm telling you, that 3 count was almost, it was halfway down. R.J. Brewer right now has got to be somewhat frustrated. Goes again.
2 count
No.
only.
He's got to be somewhat frustrated. Magno is a powerful and a bigger man than RJ, able to keep this match alive. There is hair and mask on the line here. So aside from keeping the honor, he wants to keep his own mask.
He certainly does. And there he goes. Magno out of the way in just the nick of time.
RJ Brewer into the ring post. Magno rolls over. Got a release suplex.
Rolled through and used the power, the strength, to now finally have an opportunity.
You got to look at how spent Magno is. Like he's breathing hard.
He spent so much time inside that sharpshooter. Listen to the crowd here in Casa de Lucha counting along. If the referee gets to 10, we're going to have first man to his feet. Wait a minute.
There's the, oh boy, and I'll tell you how concerned Lizzie Valentine Carter thought that was it.
Oh. What do you think it would be like at the dinner table if R.J. Brewer has to go back and face his mom there in Phoenix with a bald head?
Oh, well, he certainly couldn't look her in the eye, and perhaps if he wasn't, the gleam off his forehead may blind her.
Well, you know what? It's about shame, it's about honor, it's about all the things that are important to these men. It's more than just the physical property of the hair or the mask. It means so much more.
Well, Magno certainly holding his end up for the technicals.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the momentum start to swing, Todd?
A couple of big-time clotheslines, kick to the midsection, and the cover. Count to 2. And R.J. Brewer able to get that right shoulder up and avoid the 3 counts.
Well, Magno, we know, is known to fly. And if this big man takes to the skies, it could be all over. R.J. Brewer tweaked that knee a couple of weeks ago. Corkscrew!
Corkscrew into the cover. Do I hear those clippers heating up? No!
RJ had tweaked his knee a couple of weeks ago, and it looked like he was dealing with a little bit of tenderness in that area just a few seconds ago. But now Magno scored with the big high risk, and this match hangs in the balance.
I'll tell you what, Lizzie's trying to cheer her man on, but I don't know what he can do with Magno. He's done just about everything. He's thrown the kitchen sink, so to speak, and Magno keeps coming back. Look at the agility. You spoke of that.
Backslide.
Oh, backslide in there. Magno was in trouble again, able to tip out.
Look at the power of both men. Even at this late stage of this grueling contest, these two men are in great shape.
Now, that's a clothesline, but R.J. Brewer seems a bit injured.
Wait a minute. What did Lizzie Valentine Carter just hand her boyfriend? What is that? Those are clippers.
What's he doing with the clippers?
What?
Was he going to take the mask and...
Hold it! Look at his hand!
Oh!
He's got a huge hunk of chain on his fist. He just KO'd Magno.
The referee distracted, did not see it.
Come on,
Magno down.
Oh,
3.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
R.J. Brewer reveling in the fact that he has just won this match.
He had that hunk of chain around his hand. And...
Oh, hold on a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. The referee found it.
He pulled the chain.
Hold it now. What is going on? We had a 3 count. RJ Brewer had his hand raised, but the referee discovered the chain that he used to KO Magno.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
Listen.
I've been told by the official that this match will continue.
Great call.
Great call, restarting the match. They found the chain. RJ Brewer understandably upset. Not happy at this at all.
No, and RJ's gonna take it out on the referee who was just doing his job. Great job. Roll.
Oh,
Here we go.
oh,
Here we go.
And a kick out. RJ Brewer was so incensed, it almost cost him the match.
RJ Brewer thinks he should have won. Used a hunk of chain to knock out Magno. But you have to wonder, what's the residual effect now? As Magno sits perched on the top rope and RJ has bad intentions. Hurricanrana. RJ looked like he just tried to beat Magno with one of his own moves.
Yeah.
Now here's a cradle to... He got it!
Magno comes back for being hit big time with that
Here
chain.
is your winner, Magno!
RJ Brewer doesn't know what to do.
For every Lucha star, Magno gains a victory. And per the wager, per the stipulations of this match, RJ Brewer will now, here in the center of the ring, have his head shaved.
Oh, Lizzie is trying to block the ref. She does not want her man bald. Look at her, rip away.
Get her away from those clippers. Let him do his job.
Oh, look at this, Mascarita Dorada. And he picks up Lizzie. Oh, no.
Mascarita Dorada's taking Lizzie Valentine Carter.
Look at the strength of this man.
Get her the hell out of here.
RJ Brewer can't believe it. Hey, you got to say something about Lizzie. She had hearts on her underwear.
Oh, please.
I'm
And
just
a
pointing it out.
cold one in her chest. But you know what? RJ, look at RJ now.
Oh, look at Magno saying, hey, it's my turn now.
You made the deal. You have to pay the deal off. Oh, Brewer's going to try to get out of here without paying off.
Welcher. He's a welcher.
He's trying to welch on a bet. I'm sorry. You made the deal. You got to stick with it. Here comes... Oh, look at this now, Todd.
Oh.
Rocky Romero. He's not going to let RJ get away with it, is he?
Oh, Rocky with a couple of big-time hits.
Get back in there.
Forearms. He rolls him back into the ring. Magno comes with a big overhand right.
Fancy a game of ping pong, do ya?
The two technicos taking it out on the Rudo.
This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. You make a deal like this and you pay for it. And now the sleeper hold.
Rocky's got him in the sleeper, and
boy, he's got one of the most devastating sleeper holds in the entire world, and he's got it clamped on tight. Look at RJ Brewer.
RJ down on his backside.
He's going sleepy time, Todd.
Well, I'll tell you what, you've got to give it to Magno for taking that shot, and I think RJ Brewer's just about out.
Oh, man,
Good
I'll
night.
tell you what, Magno, Rocky Romero, the entire world of Lucha Libre USA is celebrating right now because Magno's mask is safe. Hey, listen, the right may not be done trying to claim masks of Lucha stars, but on this occasion, RJ Brewer is going to have to pay and pay dearly.
Chalk one up for the Technicos. And he went out. His body went limp. Rocky Romero,
he's out.
devastating.
That sleeper is so devastating, and look at this. We are going to see a head shaved bald right here in Casa de Lucha. Look at that.
Oh, precision. You don't think that he has his barber's license on the side, do you, Kevin?
If he does.
That's kind of a nice stroke he's got.
Look at this. Can you imagine what kind of shapes they could be shaving into his head? What they could be doing?
Oh, you know, and Rocky Romero's really taking it.
Look at the diagonal he just went on.
Rocky Romero's really enjoying this, giving directions to Magno.
RJ Brewer's mama is nauseous right now, watching this at home in Phoenix.
RJ Brewer trying to come to. That is a hideous haircut.
Oh, it is patchy. Oh, my goodness.
How about Mascarita Dorada?
Well, in just the nick of time, because Lizzie Valentine Carter was out of here with those clippers.
Absolutely. Oh.
Keep going, boys.
Magno
Keep going.
wants to clear it all up, doesn't he?
You know, so many times we see stipulations talked about and they're never paid off. But this is one that right here in Lucha Libre USA, the stipulation was made, he was paid off, and now he's been woken up. And reality Todd is setting in. RJ Brewer's had his head shaved.
Wow, RJ Brewer thought he had that match won. He got caught cheating, and he paid for it. And guess what? When you make a bet, you gotta pay up.